I'm just naked, everything foul. Is it porno and be done? Like literally, this is what I don't need. This is speech notes. Okay, literally, this is what about. It's recording me, but I've got my face down. Literally, I got up. I just woke up. My camera's off. I just woke up. My camera's off. It's recording. I hope it's recording, but I'm not gonna record. I'm gonna put the sunlight because I like seeing the sky. I see some. I see some. But that's my face. Oh, my face. Can we see my face? We see the light. Literally. Today's date is the 7th of the 29th of December 2025. Corn update. Tier 3C corn update. Basically, I'm still working on. OBINexus is still working on Tier 3B, Tier 3 what? B, which is the Insignia project. GitHub.com/forward slash OBINexus, O for Oscar, B for Bravo, I for Indigo, N for November, E for Echo, X for X-ray, X for X-ray. Oh, this is like kind of dark. I'm too dark. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm gonna shut up. But it's fine. But I'm gonna show. I don't really wanna do it. I don't mind. Hopefully you don't take this video. I really hope you don't take this video. But I'm just topless. Like literally, I'm not naked. But I'm gonna do it properly. Just I'm topless. I'm literally topless. Oh my God, my chest. But I'm not scared of the YouTube. Just like topless. It's like I don't really care about it. But just make sure TikTok complies. That's what I'm saying. Because I promise. Basically, if I'm a YouTuber, I wouldn't mind only. But guess the problem with me, I'm not YouTube only. I'm on TikTok. I'm everywhere. Like everywhere. Even X. But I don't have like because I have a running constitution. Which is a non-starter business. So it's not fun for me to set up policies. Anyway, so basically we are listening to the corn update. Comment update. What is corn? You got tier 3. You got tier 3A, which basically you got the part. Wait, I'll just show you guys actually. Because it's already online. So basically, I'm gonna share. So this is the repository. This is just patterns. This is Uche's repository, but this is like Uche's patterns. Like this is for Uche. P for pattern. P for power. A for tango. Which I'm learning. I'm spelling phonetically. So this patterns. This Uche owns this role. This is Uche contributed. Uche is one of the main contributors to this role. This is all the patterns. This is all the work I did. All the proof I did. You got the polycle proof. Documentation. Like but there's a lot of fragmented stuff here. But it's not really organized. But this is just one pattern. Just for Uche's pattern. This is like Uche's work. This is like a tier 3A. Only tier 3A is what the corn. If you don't know business, I have a corn organization. So tier 1 is open access, open sense compliant. Basically, it's open access, open sense first. So you get open sense and open model. The open model is like the framework of moving first, doing first before you before you learn by yourself. So you don't learn. Basically, that's the autodidactic new divergent friendly stuff. But it's basically called open model. Now you go to open sense, which people that use their sense to navigate. Especially that's to go to some kind of reason. They can't have a reason already in place to do them. Basically, it's basically the same thing. So you got a reason. You got a rhetorical analysis, which is like a rhetoric. A rhetoric is like something you have in question. So rhetoric is like just keep quiet. Keep quiet. Rhetorics are questions you ask ahead of time. They're like a rhetorical analysis is like it's just a rhetoric, it's a fact, but fact is stated for no reason. So that's one right. A rhetoric can be used as a fact to deter people, which is called what? Basically, so a rhetoric can be used as a fact to deter people, and that would be fear mongering. So that's what rhetoric is. It's like use it for fear, use it for good, use it for promotion or demotion. Think of it like if you have an ad, and it's like a propaganda. That's a rhetoric, but it may be true because rhetoric is basically the foundation of everything. The truth and lies in the media. That's what it says. So it's rhetorical, like rhetorical, but not rhetorical. Rhetorical don't have an answer. They have a studied answer you want to know. But someone that isn't familiar with the question or the state of the question or the still state of something that they don't know how to have some kind of foundation to base on, and that's what their own rhetoric, rhetoric belies them, which is their own rhetoric framework. The rhetoric framework, which is like how the reason and the what. For example, doesn't matter the facts you see on the news, all the things you see on the facts of it. I think is we have 10,000. We have you can flood like the Russia said. You can flood. You can sink you. You can bomb the Bay of UK, and we can sink all of UK with a flood without touching the UK. Without being in the airspace of the UK. And I said, where's the proof of that? And I said, yeah, we can't do that. In the real event, they flopped and they couldn't do shit. They couldn't start their own engines. the energies to get across the border between China and and all the other countries like China, Indonesia, Malaysia, Asia, all the places. You couldn't even get to the UK because they couldn't start their own energies. Literally, when they were sitting on us in the news in the news of which kind of annoying because that's basically a real world threat, and they're simply say they're incapable of doing it on the news because they have to tell the people the truth because people are preparing for war, and that's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. It's basically the rhetoric is a lie to the people, and you got basically the kind of propaganda you have also like you have like I'm pointing to you like I want you. I want you, but I want you for war, and that's good propaganda because it works. You need your country needs you. I want you, and that's not like President Abraham Lincoln pointing to you. I want you. So that's a very good rhetoric, but it's a good reason for you to go to war. But it's an image. Just like war stuff. You guys don't understand it because you got all the TikTok video. You can have anything you have in war, but like I had one with this friend castle like they keep homeless lads after me. I'm homeless. I lost £1,000 and lost £7 million and said I'm happy for their loss. That's really a good one because £7 million man is £10,000 plus £420 million. It's just kind of a headache, but it's a good recipe for change. Like something can change, something can give. And I'm saying, doesn't matter what you see in it. I say the change starts with you as a policy, my friend. Simply, OBINexus. When systems fail, build your own. When build your own was because you have to give something to give, and you don't want to give. So that's an idea. When this change starts with you, it starts with your problems. And you define the solution, the rhetoric, and how you accompany this one, how you solve this one, how you navigate scenarios, what path where you take, what form you become, to take away a masquerade or not, a mask, or however you want to be to grow dynamically in the south of the nation. The form in the final figure is you making that change. How you did it, whether you had a lot of KD in IRE in real life or like something else. It's like this is just why it matters to me. So it's like that's what I'm saying. I'm a rebel, but I'm not wanted. I'm an inverse polar level, but I'm Nnamdi in the physical form. But I'm dark Nnamdi. I'm like I'm blue, but I'm blue. But basically I'm obvious. I'm just inverse polar. Sorry, if you know my channel. So get to 3-1. About the ABC, Uche, Eze, and Obi. Obi is the final tier because it's kind of a hot thing to set a new foundation. So let me just follow this now. What am I saying? This is the update 29th of December 2025, 7:48 a.m. So basically, I don't really I care about this policy very much. Every child that in the constitution should be born like listen, every child. Let me think. Every child should have access to a drawing board in their own house, like I'm rent. Whenever this place they are, basically, if they have a house themselves, because I want you to have houses, because you turn 12, you want to leave your parents' house. I turn 12, I want to leave my parents' house. That's what I think. If I was 13, I would just get a board in my room. Basically, I was gonna leave at 11 years old, because 11, 12, I really confused, but I had to use the new care home, and also stop. So 11, I was foster care, 15 years like Friends Gate Academy, but I was really confident. I want to move and try to deter me. So the time you said you care, I said I don't want care, but that's the problem. So literally, I wanted to move again. Look, I came here 9 years old, 10, 11, but I knew what social care was done, so I wanted to leave 11. I came to 10, I was 10 years old. So at 9 years old, I came to the country. That was 19th of May 2001, I was born. 2010, I came to the country. 2009, I was 9 years old, and then 10, 11, 2012, I was 13 years old. 2012, I was 11 years old, and I moved to Mr. Ramos' house in Dagenham, Kent. No, in Ilford, Redbridge. Near Dagenham area. Near Barking, not Dagenham. Yeah, near Barking, between Barking, but near Dagenham. More Dagenham. Dagenham East. No, I don't know. But that's what Mr. Ramon that's telling something wrong. Something. He takes the library, Ilford Library, and Redbridge, the one in Ilford. That's what it was in Ilford. It was in Ilford. But I remember that place. I don't hate it. This place is an Asian woman. But you keep moving me houses. I hate this kind of people. You tell them to do their job and they never do it. 3 loans came down and told me that I was gonna move because my mom was hitting me. So I said I want to move. I moved. Only house. They don't really want to specialize. They just care for you. And I know the system more than them. So I had to play along. But I did get a word with her. This place is a disgusting place. It's called the United Kingdom, and there's nothing united about it. We're all divided. End of story. Literally, I'm saying that as a policy, every child, okay, anyone, zero. This would be something there, and that's a drawing board, low to the level. Like literally, there's no height to him. If I'm like 3 years old, I should be able to get my pen stencil and literally draw on a digital board. Because this is one. But I have to get a whiteboard, blackboard. I have to get a blackboard first. So basically, the blackboard's like the low level one. So level 3 is like if you have 3 years, 3 years height. Basically, half of my height. Basically, how my fashion height. Basically, how old? I was like I don't even know how I'll stop, but it doesn't really matter. It's just has to be able to get off the ground and go up. When the child needs it, because he has to be not on the floor. Because the child needs to be on the floor and draw it. It has to be not dirty because it has to be elevated as a child grows. That's the kind of thing I want. This is what I'm saying. So if it has to be let me measure the weight. 5. Okay, how this is a room. Oh, sorry. This room is what? So let me think of room. 1, 2. This is a baby here. All rounded corners. But it's a blackboard. Basically you have a blackboard and a whiteboard. But you get the sliding board. This is a sliding blackboard. The whiteboard is first, behind the blackboard. You get a white blackboard switching electric system. So everything's about the radio system, but it's a blackboard. So you get a blackboard that closes the whiteboard. You can write on it. So you get them on the floor, but you have it on one side of the room. So this is fragment. So you can see this room is 7 meters, 7 feet. Half of 7 feet. This is like I need 7 feet, 7.5 feet. That'll be 4.5 feet in width and height, and that'll be the square. But I need a rectangle, so make it 4 plus 5, 4 plus 5, and plus 2.5. That'll be 4.5. 4.5 plus 2.5. 7 divided by 3. I'm calculating. 7 divided by 3 is what? 7 divided by 3 is what? 2.5. 2.4. 2.4. 4.5. 4.5 times 2.4. Plus 2 times 2.4 times plus 2.5 4.5 7 4 4 plus 5 for 2.4. Oh, that's custom divided by 4.5 divided by 2.5 is like 7 plus 2.5 which is like 7 plus 4 plus 5 times 2.5 times 2.5 times 2.5. Okay, 2.5 4.5 times 2.5 is 11.5. 11.5. Basically, I don't want it to 11.5. I want it to give it a range. So 11.5 times 2. But this this will be fitting in here. So you have to get a bigger room. So basically, I'm cooking space a child needs to just actually think and work. So if they're thinking, we'll start learning times 4 space 3 times 3 32 because you get a dimension of area. And basically you get so we'll get left over there. So basically, let's work in 3 dimensions because we're in 3-dimensional world. So get a 4.5 to the power of 3, and that'll be 1 unit of the dimensions of 4.5 feet, a minimum, which have a room, but it covers 3 dimensions. So you use 99. Basically, that has to be 91.125. Divided by 3 in the feet area, in the feet squared, in the feet cubed, because there's gonna be a whiteboard in front of it. Divided by 2, okay, divided by 2. So you get this divided by 2, and this will be 45.5625. But you get another one divided by 2 more, and this will be 22.78125, and this will be half of that. This is basically where the blackboard exists. But the blackboard covers half of the whiteboard, but it's gonna come to half is gonna come to 2 dimensions. Because 2 dimensions is like to do the 3D. When you get 3D whiteboard because it's holographic, and I want you to actually play the games there. I didn't want them to have like a gaming console, so they're gonna have this kind of blackboard there, but it's gonna be what you're gonna play on. But I don't know. This one children. Basic example I'm giving you. So it doesn't matter if you turn 15. You can, if you're this as a child, 15, like physically, physical sense of the world. I said I'm a child still. You still get access to this kind of station, but it's priced for children. Children only. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's more for like a gathering friends with people that are 15 over. Because I love this kind of idea. So you have a game set up there. You can put anything. You can actually want to work on. You get a blackboard, you get a choke, you get all the you go off for free. But you have to do it in quantity because you are trying to literally just solve your own problem. But you get a blackboard. You get a gaming whiteboard. This is like a holographic whiteboard. So it's like a whiteboard, but using projection. But the projection is like in nuclear hollow systems. So it is like a whiteboard kind of projection, but it's like a business lattice what I'm working on already. If you go to my hollow technology, red, green, blue, measurement of cyan waves, cyan, yellow, alpha, and magenta, and black, which is nothing. which is nothingness, measure of absolutely nothing in the frame of vision. Via the vision plan, get CYMK, okay, and CYB, based on people that use that. But this is some, wait, this is a 22.7812 feet. Basically, that's basically the dimension of this. So this is not gonna be big enough. But basically that's the dream of the whole like game area. So this like if you're in this space, let's round it up. 20. Let's round it down. That'll be 20. No, that's not good enough. So you get 20 feet of space if I round it down. But you know, 22. Let's round to 2 because I love threes. 783. So 22.781 is not good enough. So write it 7182 because that's the extra space. 122. 722.718212. 722.78123 is just the dimension of like a space breathing room for people that don't kids. Like I don't have kids. Look, basically this space uses no goes on for any adult, literally, because I don't believe I don't realize I don't 18. That would be 3 reasons that you know we can all agree on why you're an adult. Because you know if you say you're an adult and you play with children, really you have to have the whole complex. 2 complexes. Look at it. 2 complexes that you join it to you. 2 complexes that one know you and one don't know you. Start with an adult. Because you know if you're 14, if you're 15, you're an adult to me. That's like 22.78125 cube. That's an XYZ, basically on the floor playing on the wax and like in the kind of dimension of the facing you, so you can play kind of video games there. Okay, that's kind of space you have. You know, no matter where you grow up to you're gonna be able to find an ice cream. It's like your gaming room, but it's in a public view. So you can have it in the garden. You like basically, I want people like to be like in a condo, like not a condo, like a sort of conservatory. Coach is like a good place to have it because you know at night everything's so beautiful and you can you know I love kind of also kind of do that, right? But it's kind of whiteboard protection, but it's just an old one. That's a really old one. I don't like that one, but I like my own one. But I'm going to talk about that one. Yeah, that's the first thing. This is a primary position. Tier 1, tier 2 is Uche. Tier 1A is Uche. Tier 1B is Eze, and tier 1C is Obi. Same for tier 2 and tier C, which is the business access and what constitutional access. I wish like I'm actually being in constitution and living and working there and being there stable. But this I'm saying to you. So what was I gonna update today? Today's video was an update on what? Not the singing project. No, I forgot. No, let me think. The project was like Muko Journal. So basically, the project was like no, this is basically what I was gonna do today. Yes, basically, anyone that busy that's a Muko Journal. That's the polish, you know. Basically, talk about things like that. Basically, that's the kind of the setup of Muko Journal. But you know, you get the Pandora stem, so you get the Muko Journal, the Muko Journal. So basically, you can just journal, you have journal, and once you somewhere shape or form, you basically have a journal with you at all times, like a digital journal. But you know, that's because you can have a situation. You're gonna be playing games, you're gonna be online, you're gonna be have the general. That's the policy. You're gonna be documenting your life. I want you to know you have to update the hash automatically, so you know you writing something there that means something. That's kind of thing I'm trying to enforce. Sometimes I'm gonna lose your actually writing sense in a notebook. You know, something that you're actually doing and you're achieving and you can measure. That's what I'm doing. It's like public verification with 2 oral cells to 1 public key. That's what I'm trying to do. Via the Ziggy lattice, which is like the sparse framework for measure verification that you write yourself. Basically, it's authentic you framework. Muko journal is like you navigating the real world, finding real problems and solving it. But the whole goal of this journal thing is literally to free up the mind. So you get a journal because you are free up your mind. So literally you put on down on the system what you want to get. Basically, say example, I am 5 years old and I identify as 2 years. I say I'm 2 years old. Basically that means I'm really fragmented in my mind because I should be 5 years old when I'm 5 years old. Which I had actually. I thought I was like 2 years old. 2 years, 1 of 5 years old. But you know, 2 years is like 5 years is different. That's completely different. Why do I think of that? Because my mind is very fragmented. But because I had one bad day and I thought I was 2 years old. But that's why it's important to me because you know the journal represents our freedom in real time. It's like, you know, especially in real time. It doesn't matter what it is. What is it like? Something having a potty accident or some kind of issue. You solve the issue, but it's not easy just to use the brain, use the rights and equipment, and use things that are already there for them to use to do them. You know, basically all the potty should be all the floor, very close to the ground. Because you know, there's no point of pointing the toilet. Basically, no high toilets for children. You should have all the low toilets. That's only the other policy. All the low toilets. children, you cannot use it, you cannot find it. Literally, you cannot see the child because it belongs to the child. You know, when they go traveling party, you go party low, low, low. You know, and the flush is low, and you can't hear it's low, and it's spacious low. Let me think about the feature. Because you have to be able to think what you're putting, guys. You know, so it has to be the same size for two children. Like, you know, two spaces, because you gotta grow them into adults, but they have to stop using that space when they turn basically, they have to use the age 18 line. Basically, I don't know. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. I don't trust this. Because I was thinking about a lot of things. 1 to 5, no. Yes, 1 to 5, no. 3 to 5. 3 to 5, because you know, you don't use it when you're young. 1 to 5. So 3 to 5 is 3, 4, 5, 6. No. 3 to 5 or 3 to 5 is 3 to 5 is young toilets, like small toilets. But I'm thinking probably I'm scared I will do wrong. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. It's 2 more years. Basically, that's 2 year gap. That's perfect. Perfect. For 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7 toilets for small children. Because you can get 2 years, 2 different children for children. One for small children, one for bigger children. And 7 is not allowed. Get one space of 8. 8. Why one space of 8? Because girls, boys, duality. 8, 9, 10. But you have to separate the men and women, so automatically you separate the man and woman. So you don't worry about this. 8, 9, 10. There's a problem there because the men can work to the woman. 8, 9, 10. 10. But the 10 years old, like, one was 10, one was 10. 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. I was like, literally showing a woman. But, you can show the woman. Basically, I don't want to be the man, but, there's no question, there's no public service. You don't share tell the man or woman. You only share the public ones. And the children ones are separate all the time, unless you have an adult in there. That's a policy now. No, unless you have cameras in there. No, unless you have verification to come in and I don't know, guys. 8, 9, 10 is hard to deal with because the woman's basically you have to get space all the time. It doesn't matter if it's already dirty. So basically, you have to double the width of the work because the children can enter 8 years, you can enter 10 years old problem. And that's a problem for me. I know it's a problem for me because I was 10, I'll do some things. I was trying to go to women's world when the man was trying to bully me. So the kind of bullying I had when I was 10 years old, so but I was going to 8, 9, 10. Basically, you have the substitute concern, but they have to make somewhere. 8, 9, because you got to distribute the weight of the woman and the one people just chatting. So you get some of think of it like some kind of basically a toilet, but it's like an alleyway, but it's a big alleyway. So you have people go past there, so people can see what's going on when something's happening. That's what I really want. That's what I want. So that's the policy now. All those things must have this kind of policy. I don't care what you know. There's only no one because there's basically you have like 2 entrances. That's 2 axes of entrances. 45 degrees bound, and those 2 axes officers can go by the shoulder. So when you go to, and that will lead to a main centerway, main pathway, which is the alleyway. But that was 19 degrees obstacle. So it's a straight line. But so if you go from that alleyway, so you go, you can go, you turn left, you turn left, you want to look at 45 degrees angle, or you turn right, you look at 45 degrees angle. But literally, if you go from top down, which is like from the opposite end of it, you give 45 degrees and 45 degrees because you're looking for the opposite left. So you go down the alleyway, you turn left, that'll be the a man using a woman's bathroom because it's the worst case scenario. And and then you get right, and because the right one is just the men's right. Just say, and you turn left, that's the woman's woman using the bathroom on the right, and because I want to make sure things work properly. So there's no hiding spots for anything to happen. But get the toilets in the own inverse way. Get the toilets where they need to be because it's about rushing people and there should be no way on the floor. But because it must be it doesn't matter. The floor has to be ensured that it goes it's also okay and sanitary, but it has to be like literally sanitary free. People don't care. And try to be drain on the floor and shouldn't come down the floor. Let's be drains. Because drains catch all the pests and shit that we all don't really want to use it. You gotta get disgusting, man. But you have to get all that things done. Literally, it's annoying because it's there. So you get all the drains there, which are gutters, but the gutters that are like don't are bionic. No, are biostable. That means keep quiet. I'm thinking, don't think for me. I'm a scientist, don't think for me. Don't think for me. So basically, I'm thinking. So you get So basically you have to get all the then get to some, but it has to come to some kind of gutter on the right, not in the center. So it doesn't know pour over. That's kind of thing. But you have to get over it. So kind of annoying thing. So it's kind of buoyancy thing. So if you're like a tram and you're pushing it and it goes on the it hits the child's head, I don't want that for anyone because it's kind of slow everything down for everyone. So literally what I'm saying is it's annoying me. But it's a problem I have to solve because there's a little guy that comes to the right on the left because it doesn't matter how much pesco in there, it can wait out in the rain, and that's kind of the problem I want to do for the base. So it's like you have so much kinematics in one direction, they dissipate in both directions. That's what I'm saying. That's kind of buoyancy effect. What buoyancy really is. So basically, if you have a force on one side, the force on the other side, the water on the other side, this is just the piston on the other side goes in the drain too because it's an equilibrium in one side. It's a weight. It's a weight. It's a weight. The balance is both. The gutter is the actual endpoint of the system, and when the floods comes, it just puts on a push and send to the drain. You usually have like three triangle models to do that. Basically, you get like a star cross, a star which is the area of the axis that the cross all the axes because they're the edges of the cross, but it's a pathway through the edges. Sorry, because they are trident. They have three triangles crossing each other. And that's what I'm saying. It's like a star, but that star is like a trapezium when you point up to the sky. Because you want to use it out. You use like a trapezium based pyramid. So you can have two lattices that are disjoint. Think of. Fuck off. So on my next thing. So this is the thing I was watching. So basically, this one. You see this woman here? I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. Oh, basically, this lady is here. She's my star. She's my basically, I'm saying literally, if there's any food issue, like if you're in a white room and you're really hungry, and you're really hungry, you're starving, like, and this lady here, this is the corn. Oh, this is third big corn. Imagine like her, almost naked, like me, but like opposite half. Wait, am I recording this though? Yeah, okay. But like opposite, look at this hair, this lady. Just look at you. Look, oh, you should come there. And he said, oh, why you some corn? Do you think you look? Because you have to stimulate your brain to. Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's why the corn room. This thing I call corn room. So we have a corn room because literally, if you're hungry, you don't think about anything else but food. I'm just saying, because that's the corn room. It's like a prison. Basically, it's a prison, but it's a prison for food. So you only get food. It's like that's why it works. Because it's a prison for non-continuing people. It's a prison for food. So the prison food can never leave you. Because that's an idea. Food moving. When you're hungry, you start. I always start food moving. Like, where's the food? It's moving. And you say, why is it moving? It doesn't have legs. I say, it's not legs to you. I don't understand me. I say, why is it legs to me? I say, because I'm hungry. I'm starving. And why don't you just cook? I say, I'm cooked yesterday. Then cook again. So it's kind of quorum. So you can have a woman. You have to be two women. No, all five. One, because I love this film. All five women can be there. Look, I don't care. Look, 5 women is the minimum. Because you're gonna do the dishes for you. Okay, I think it's enough. Lay people to operate it. But one man. Just ask them. 2 men. One man. Me. But the reason I have all the controls on the food because that would be me eating the food. Like so this is the 7 to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is going because if you're actually hungry, like if you're actually starving, guys, you're thinking about the food. You'll be thinking about other things to get the food, and not be literally just be buying yourself like a dog. If you have to eat yourself, eat someone else. So this is called, is it like a dance? Really, it doesn't matter if it's half naked or not because she's going to stimulate you to eat. That's I get. You talk to someone, you have some social life, no phones on the table, please. That's the policy. You can't have a phone on the you can't you just sit there, you get the drinks you need, you get the drinks, Fanta, or the banana, everything you want to give them. And you start eating with a person, but they eat you eat twice as the person because the person has their own dinner. This is about if it's a starving woman or not, or your mom or not. Like my mom is shit. Mom is bad for this, but it's like a prison because it's a for free. Because in the food right away, that means it's not a prison for anyone. It's a prison for you, and that's like you are not the clothes. You wear all the bland clothes. You don't wear any. You want to wear bland clothes, so they be wearing bland clothes too as a policy. But I'm wearing the kind of I'll be shirtless. I'll be shirtless just to see my weight because I'm tired of this kind of nonsense. But it's getting you fat. You get a weighing scale there. You get all the things that measure your weight there, obviously. So but my one of course, all the biometric skills. You have the height, weight, and just to see whether you eat enough. And explain the system. So much you perform. Because if you eat enough, and so these ladies, do you think I'll be happy? No. You give them money, give them food. No, but it's literally just to stimulate your brain. That's why I'm having ladies there. If you can stimulate someone's brain, a child can stimulate someone's brain, they'll be there. But only women and children there. Women and children and men that are relatives. uncles, men, women, people that have or bisexual people that have the genitalia of a man or woman, but anyone that's related to your family by a distance of two. Like a distant tree of two. In the sparse, like in the like if you're auntie, if I'm hungry, I'm the auntie. If I'm a man, I'm no usual, but this one can do it too. But they're meant to be there, so these people are already there. But if I have like someone I really care about, like my auntie, which can have three aunties, they are there because on the same how basically yeah my uncle's side, my cousin's side, I don't like that cousin side, but I get my auntie Lola, and Lola has an SE name. It can be both there. But that's only two I need. But if I want one more, two, one, I need one more. Two, that'll be my daughter, my sister, my niece, my nephew, my niece. My niece would be and basically that little girl. Basically, I do like that girl. But my nephew would be like my friend. But no, I don't eat him. He's kind of verbal. So if I really to deem him not verbal, that can eat him because I'll eat that guy. Listen, I'll pick that lady, which is my friend, Auntie Lola's friend, which is like her daughter, Precious daughter, which is like her name. But obviously I produce Precious. Not in the that's the Ezine and Lola are my aunties, and my opposite side, my sister from the opposite distant. Actually, the only that two is allowed. You get two of them maximum. I'm not sure you eat it. Two, I'll be eating well with my them with the radio, with the music, with all the things that are meant to be there. Also can start healing my brain. But it's to start hallucination, really well. So we're going to use that. But anyone there is bound to the policy of brain like obviously they meant to be watch not careful, but watch how they behave like literally in that physical space because they can go crazy and eat people. Literally, you have to use to train maybe all the kind of things. Basically their brainwaves are measured, but don't not literally just psychology with tools like radiography, but they use it with vision and everything just to the brainwave the mind resonant images. Basically the mind one. And the body one, because in the waveform only as a policy, because that's really why it was. So then come, this one, where do we go? I'm watching the video. I don't know what the song is. It's so hard. Like I love this kind of girls. Mini, 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 my mom. Look at them. It's literally just like I don't know what this meant. Oh, look at this fucking. This is a beautiful I don't mind if you chase me for the food, like literally, that's a fine. I never check them in because I'll ask them. I want to know what they like to feed you, it's a policy. They like to feed you. They can feed you if you don't have an education. That's what they're there. To feed you and just to get the mouth food in your mouth. Anyway, they see food, food in your mouth. There's no machines, no nothing, no tubes, no nothing. Just perfectly here with their mouth, with their hands and mouth. Or their feet, if the feet, if you want the feet. Literally, they give the food in your mouth. That's what they care about. When you use the teeth, I don't really care whether you use the teeth or not, or they look at you funny while they kiss you. But literally, as long as they get food in your mouth, that's the goal of the whole system. Thank you.